One $5 coffee a day becomes about $1,800 a year. Stretch that flow for decades and the gap can reach $50,000. 20 coffees a month equals $240 a year. That's $1,200 with no growth. Add time and the current gets heavy. The $5 coffee that's costing you $50,000 over time. This is Wealth Mentor Pro, where every lesson is a step closer to your freedom. In the next 60 seconds, you'll get 3 valves and 1 flow score you can start tonight. Walk away with a model you can run without spreadsheets. Picture your money as water behind a dam. Income pours in. 3 pipes release it: needs, wants, and future. The wants pipe looks small, but a daily drip carves rock. Micro step. Open a future fund right now and move $5. Name it your freedom date. 2 loops for your curiosity. First, how does a tiny drip flood your future? Second, how do you keep joy without drying out your day? Back to the reservoir. Leaks hide under labels. Just coffee becomes a stream. You don't notice the level dropping until the shoreline shows. Micro step. Scan your last 4 weeks. List 3 repeating treats. Keep 1. Convert 2 to home versions for the next month. Currents shift with morning routines. A cafe line takes 5 minutes and $5. It also sets today's current. Drift toward impulse or flow toward choice. Micro step. Run a 10-day brew sprint. Grind the night before. Fill the kettle, place your cup. Remove friction so the current favors you. Numbers matter. $5 doesn't break you. The repetition does. $150 a month for years is a river. Even without growth, it moves land. I'm not promising returns. I'm showing why steady flow beats good intentions. The ritual still matters. You want the warmth, the steam, the pause. So build it at home and elevate it. Micro step. Buy 1 upgrade under your monthly cafe spend. Better beans, a simple frother, or a grinder. Make your kitchen feel like a corner cafe. The $5 coffee that's costing you $50,000 over time isn't about guilt. It's about steering flow on purpose. Watch the tide of subscriptions. Auto-renew is a hidden siphon. Small charges feel still. Together, they create undertow. Micro step. Search your email for renewal, trial, and receipt. Cancel one today. Redirect that exact amount to your future fund. Now picture a river bend. Where the water narrows, speed increases. Where it widens, it stalls. Your attention does the same. Narrow it and decisions speed up. Micro step. Set a 24-hour valve for any non-essential under $20. Write it down. If you still want it tomorrow, open the valve. If not, the water stays upstream. Social current helps. If friends pull you toward cafes, use that current to your advantage. Invite 1 friend to run the brew sprint with you. Micro step. Whoever skips a day sends $10 to their future fund. Stakes small, stakes real. Small reveal. You don't need to dam all pleasure. You need to guide the channel. 1 cafe day a week becomes celebration. 4 home brew days become progress. The balance flips the river in your favor. Seasons change water levels. Cold months pull you indoors. Busy months drain attention. A flat rule ignores seasons. A map respects them. Micro step. Draw a simple year map. Mark predictable floods, holidays, travel, renewals. Feed those pools ahead of time so the main river stays calm. Beliefs shape channels. We think big wins demand big moves. Mostly they come from tiny valves set correctly and left alone. Micro step. Add a weekly note on your phone called Flow Kept. 3 lines. Homebrew saves, canceled traps, delayed wants. Write the numbers. Watch the total rise like a gentle tide. But here's what almost no one tells you. We don't lose to one purchase. We lose to unguarded flow. The $5 coffee that's costing you $50,000 over time isn't a villain. It's a pattern you can reroute. And now you will, with 3 clear rules. Rule 1. The essentials floor comes first, as a number, not a percent. Benefit. Rising prices can't silently steal from your future. Example. If rent and basics total $1,600, that pool fills first every month. If a bill rises by $40, you decide where to tighten before the month begins. The floor forces clarity. Rule 2. The auto redirect moves money upstream before it can leak. Benefit. You win the day at dawn, not at checkout. Example, set a Monday transfer of $25 into your future fund. That equals 5 cafe days. You started the week with a controlled release. Rule 3. The weekly wants cap resets the flow in small cycles. Benefit. One weekend can't wreck a month. Example, $35 for cafe treats per week. If you take an extra cafe day, match it that evening by moving the same amount to your future fund. Valve opens. Valve matches. Weave the rules into a simple chart. Income fills the essentials floor. The auto redirect pulls next. The weekly cap fills last. Any overflow, bonus, side income, tops up the 1-month buffer first, then flows to a main goal. You can sketch this on a sticky note. The power is in the path, not the app. What about stress weeks? Long commutes, deadlines, low energy? You need valves that flex without breaking. Example. On heavy weeks, increase Monday's redirect by $10 and allow one midweek cafe as a pressure release. Then match $5 to your future fund that night. The river moves, the banks hold. How does uneven income fit? Percent rules swing wildly, flows can adapt. Your essentials floor stays constant. The auto redirect can scale down on lean weeks and back up on strong ones. Your weekly cap shrinks and expands like a tide chart. The current stays under control. Partnerships matter. Shared rivers need shared maps. Agree on the essentials floor together. Choose one favorite treat each. Run a 2-minute Sunday flow check. Floor funded, redirect done, cap left. Quick course correction beats big arguments. You'll notice something in week 3. You think less, you act more. Your defaults carry you. Decisions move upstream where they're easy. Momentum replaces guilt. The water runs quiet. Let's pressure test with numbers. Keep a daily $5 cafe 7 days a week. That's roughly $150 a month. In 10 years, without counting growth, you diverted $18,000 downstream. With time and any modest growth, the missed reservoir gets heavy. It's not magic, it's accumulation. Revisit the ritual because it anchors habits. Smell, warmth, cup weight. These trigger pleasure. Keep them and change the flow. Example. Buy a cafe quality mug and set it beside your machine at night. Morning feels premium. Money stays upstream. Miss a day? You're human. The next valve matters most. Reset the flow and move on. Example. If you grabbed a cafe on impulse, transfer $5 to your future fund before bed. You turned a leak into a matched release. Now the hidden payoff. The overlooked trick is the shadow transfer. Tie every cafe purchase to a matching transfer within 24 hours. If you buy the treat, you send the same amount upstream. If you don't want to match it, you likely didn't want it. Over time, this small rule changes the riverbed. It feels optional. It isn't. It's leverage. Return to the opening image. A $5 drip looked harmless. Now you see the channel it dug. Picture a different scene. Your future fund with a name that makes you grin. Freedom date, first home stake, work optional day. Each home brew adds depth. Each matched cafe keeps pace with your goals. You aren't anti-joy, you're pro-flow. Open the right valves, close the leaks, fill the floor first. Redirect before you spend. Reset weekly so one weekend can't flood the month. By month's end, read your flow kept note. Feel the tide turning. This is WealthMentorPro. Next, we'll turn that weekly cap into a simple score you can beat. Clean, motivating, and surprisingly fun.